Welcome to VPM. Here we will see VPM Cloud Employee Management System. To add a new employee, click on the Employees section after logging into the dashboard. Then click on the Add New button. You will see different tabs. Select the company from the drop-down. The employee number will be generated by the system, but you can also set it manually. Now below, write the employee's surname, first name, and gender. Please make sure to add the street address of the employee as it is mandatory. However, providing a second address is optional. Select country. Employee's province, where he/she is living, and the city. Lastly, the postal code. Click on the Add New button to input the contact information. Enter the required information in the respective boxes and click on the Save button. SIN number is mandatory. Please submit SIN before remittance. And below, upload the employee's image. At the Employment section, if the employee is a contractor or subcontractor, please mark the option. Write the employee's occupation and self-employment business number. Now, select your company's business number from the drop-down menu. These numbers were added by us during the setup of your company. Select employment type and pay period. In the Transaction Defaults section, the department is currently disabled. Please contact us to enable it. In the Payroll Type section, select the calculation type. Payroll province. Pay per hour. The EI hours will be set by default based on the period. You may change. Select the direct deposit stub options. Set the employee's email and a password. All the documents will be sent to the employee will be encrypted. The employee will open the doc file through this password. Here, you must provide the employee's date of birth. The CRA requires this information to calculate the CPP amount. Date of birth is mainly required to check CPP eligibility. Set the start date and joining date for the employee. If an employee rejoins, you will need to update the start date accordingly. If you terminate the employee, you can set the date and reason as well. Besides that, additional dates and driving license information are not directly associated with payroll calculations but are kept for informational purposes. Please note, if an employee has more than one pay rate, the user should contact their VPM consultant for guidance or assistance. This may be necessary to ensure that the employee's pay is accurately and appropriately calculated within the system, taking into account any variations or complexities in their pay rates. Now moving to the tax calculation section. All these company rates will be set by us for you. Moving to the vacation pay rate, you can mark the Paid Each Run to pay this vacation pay for each period, and also set the rate. If you have any vacation plans, you can set them by checking the Vacation Plan checkbox. Additionally, you can set the vacation calculation method from the drop-down menu. If there are any exemptions, please check the boxes accordingly. Additionally, if there is a CPP deduction until the age of 70 years, please check the corresponding box. In the federal tax calculation, you need to select the employee's federal TD1. Once you select the TD1 code, the amount fixed by the CRA for the selected code will be automatically populated in the amount box. However, if you wish to override this amount, you can check the override checkbox and manually set the desired amount. Same goes for the provincial TD1. Now going forward to the income section. Here, you will find all the income components set up for your company. You have the flexibility to edit the rate if there is a preset rate available. Additionally, if there are any components that are not needed for a particular employee, you can delete them as required. This allows you to customize the income components based on individual employee needs. If you need to add any additional component, you can click the Add New button. This will allow you to create a new component according to your requirements. However, if you cannot find your desired component or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Similarly, in the Benefits tab, you have the ability to set or change the rates for various benefits if needed. You can modify the rates based on your company's benefit offerings or any specific requirements. Additionally, you can delete existing benefits that are not applicable or add new benefits as necessary. This flexibility allows you to tailor the benefits package to meet the needs of your employees. Following the same process, in the Deductions and Accruals tab, you can set or modify the rates for various components as needed. You have the flexibility to adjust rates based on your company's policies or individual employee circumstances. You can also delete any components that are not applicable or add new components as required. Finally, in the Account section, you will need to add the employee's bank account information, which includes details such as the employee's bank name, transit number, account number, and any other relevant information necessary for direct deposit of their salary. If the employee requests to divide their salary into two portions, you will need to ensure that the calculations for both portions are accurate and that the total amounts to 100% of the employee's salary. This ensures that the funds are allocated correctly to each designated account as per the employee's preference. The Employee Cost Center and Payroll History options will become clickable once you have saved the employee details. Now it's time to recheck everything once again. If everything is fine with you, click the Save button. Then, Yes button. And finally, OK button. Now you can find the newly added employee among the existing employees. Alternatively, you can search for the employee by their name or SIN using the search box. You still have the option to make edits if needed. From here, you can make edits whenever you need to. If your company has cost center information, you can select from the drop-down menu based on what has been provided in the company setup. If you require a new cost center, please feel free to contact us. That's it. Thank you.